Welcome everyone. You able to see the screen? Please confirm.
Yes, we can.
Yeah, thanks. A disclaimer: this stock market information is for educational purpose only. We are not a SEBI registered advisor. Please consult your financial advisor before taking any decisions on buying and selling of stocks or any investment decisions. We are not liable for any gains or losses made by you. The objective of this course is to spread financial literacy. So, this is what we have seen earlier. The markets have become very unpredictable. Let us see the so this is the position of the markets in last 12 months. The current gain is showing as 16% on the Nifty in the last 12 months. Energy has moved up, PSC, realty, media, metals. Now, what you are seeing is this last 12 months, the one which are down are auto, FMCG, banks, pharma. IT was doing well till the last 6 months period when IT has started moving down. The last 6 months period, these are the positive sectors. Metal is still positive in the last 6 months. These are the negative sectors. Nifty in the last 6 months has gone down by minus 3.43%. IT minus 8, banks minus 7, private banks minus 9, realty minus 9. That is 6 months period. In 3 months period, last 3 months period, Nifty has gone up only 0.84%. IT minus 5%. Banks, mid cap, auto, everything is going down. Let us see in the last 1 month. In the month of April, Nifty was up only by 0.13%. The major contributions normally was IT and metal. IT is down, the metal is down, pharma is down, realty is down. So in last 1 month, many sectors are down. And last 1 week, it has become a most horrible week. Except FMCG and auto, which rose up less. You can see FMCG is only 1.2%. Baki sub less hai. And Nifty overall is less, minus 0.85. All these are also negative, but they are above Nifty. That is why they are on light green. And everything is negative. Practically every sector is negative. Practically every sector is negative in the last 1 week. So auto is also positive, means don't be very bullish on auto. ये आया राम गया राम जैसा condition है auto का. Just because the result is little positive, थोड़ा ऊपर हुआ है, okay. FMCG, hopefully it should do well, but you cannot be very sure currently because things are not so positive because the margin situations are reducing. The palmolene problem is going to become a major issue. So it is not going to increase the inflation in a big way, वो तो है ही है, but it is going to reduce the margins of all the FMCG companies. And how long it happens, whether 1 month, 2 months, or 3 months, this ban, we'll have to wait and watch. This Indonesia ban is going to be a major problem. Okay, so let us see the charts. Dow Jones Index. So we'll see a longer term view. See this 200 moving average. $50, 200, and this is 20. So all the prices on the day chart are below the all the three, whether it is 50 or whether it is 20 or whether it is 200. So it is a bad position, the Dow Jones Index. S&P 500, same, 20, 50, 20, 200, नीचे है. Nasdaq, very bad, similar condition. This dollar currency is going up and up. A week before we were talking about 100 levels. In last 5 days, it has gone up to 103 levels. The London Stock Exchange, the 200 is here, 50 is here, the 20 is above. So the prices have fallen below 20 moving average. So in the last 1 month, में वो नीचे गिरा है. The German index is falling. 20, 50 is here and 200 is above. The French, once again, it is falling. The Japanese index down. Hong Kong index down. Shanghai Composite down, very badly down. You can see all, whether it is 20, 50 or 200. The Korean KOSPI, the crude oil is going up. Last week it was about 100, 101, 102. The Brent going up. 103 से 106 पे गया. Gold is going down basically. In last 5 days it has gone down. Bitcoin, it's okay. USD INR, it is getting stabilized. नीचे आ रहा है थोड़ा. Emerging market index, see here, 20, 50 and 200. All the three are down. Let's see our Nifty. ये थोड़ा डेप्थ में देखेंगे. Nifty is below the Bollinger Band. The blue one is 50, the red one is 200, and this is 20. So the black moving average 20 SMA से नीचे है, 50 को वो टच कर रहा है नीचे बेस पे, और 200 से वो बीच में है. So it is in a bad position basically because it is actually below 50, 20 and just touching in the midway 200. तो अगर वो और थोड़ा नीचे गया है, like in this case, it will be once again below the 200 DMA. The range in which the Nifty will move during the year, during this week, is between 16,769, 16,800 levels, and the upper range will be 17,961. Now, if you see this range is there since a long time. I have not made it today. It is there since last so many weeks. तो ऑल इंडिया बैंड में से भी वो नीचे गिर के वापस नीचे आया, थोड़ा ऊपर गया, मिडिल बैंड यहाँ है ब्लैक लाइन, तो वापस वो नीचे गया, एंड वंस अगेन इट इज ऑन फ्राइडे in 1 hour there was a mayhem in the market. I'll show you the 15 minutes chart and you'll realize how badly the market has fallen in that particular period. See here, 15 minutes, 30 minutes back. So in 30 to 45 minutes में आप देखेंगे ना तो market from 17,267 it came down to 17,111, about 150 points down in the period, in the time from something like 15 minutes, say 2:45 to 3 o'clock. This was the big fall, and then in the remaining 15 minutes it was fall. So you can see the market is behaving as if some reason happened, but there is no reason only. Actually, ये मार्केट को ऊपर नीचे लेके गए, यहाँ से यहाँ तक ऊपर लेके गए, फिर गिराना चालू किया. So last 1 hour में इतना गिरा दिया कि 17,200 300 लेवल से सीधा नीचे लेके आए 17,070. People in panic, they must have sold so much, and then it went to 17,116. Now, as a long-term investor, we should not get afraid of these things. Please believe me, ये तो होना ही है. Markets are in that precarious situation. ये डिमांड जोन का लेवल्स है, यहाँ आना है, यहाँ से वापस वो बम्प करेगा, ऊपर जाएगा तो अच्छी बात है. अगर इसको क्रॉस किया तो वो नीचे भी आ सकते हैं. The sentiments are very poor. The war situation is bad. Crude oil prices are increasing. The inflation is high. Practically every country in Europe is seeing a very high inflation. US may be inflation high. Now NATO is building up against Russia. So Russia is warning everyone. Okay, so these situations are not getting, थोड़ा cooling off नहीं हो रहा है. It is becoming all the more worse day by day. So Nifty next 50, once again a similar situation. 50, 20, 50 and 200. Next 50 is little better than 50, Nifty 50. Bank तो देखा जाए तो it is still bad. 50 का line, blue line is in the middle of the candle. The 20 and the 200 are about a candle. So bank has lot of way to go. यहाँ थोड़ा ऊपर गया था, फिर वापस वो अभी 1000 पॉइंट से नीचे आ चुका है. Mid caps 20 is above the price, 200 is touching the price, and 50 is below. Let us see some of the sectors. Okay, this is a broad-based CNX 500, Nifty 500. Nifty 500 में 20 is above the price, 200 is touching the price, 50 is below. So broad band में, if you see, mostly all the stocks in Nifty 500 are very similarly placed. The VIX is going down. It went down to 17 levels, and once again now, last 4 days it is slightly up and very volatile. You can see this last 4 candles extremely volatile. ये छोटे-छोटे candles था, तब तक ठीक था market. अभी ये 4 बड़ा candle हुआ है. It is very volatile. The banks, PSU banks, once again has started going down. Private banks is doing bad compared to the PSU banks. IT is very bad shape. You can see this IT stock. Bollinger Band का lower band पे जा रहा था, middle में अभी आया है. It has crossed this band. Demand zone भी छोड़ के नीचे गया. All the three, 20, 50 and 200, all the three moving averages are above the price. So it has gone mean reversion का principle का basis पे it should start coming towards 20 moving average. But IT is looking weak. The basic reason is we are bound to have problems when the interest rate का issue है, when the dollar is becoming costlier, when the business is in in a shaky position, and most of the mid cap ITs are very highly priced. So there is going to be a re-rating. The PE will have to be changed. It has to come down now. Okay, the price has to come down. Metals from the upper band, 20 moving average का lower band से भी नीचे गया. This is my 50 and this is my 200. Don't get too much worried about the metals. It will come back to its original position. आ जाएगा. Okay. Media, not so strong about media. You can see 20 and 50 are above the bands. Energy, better than every other. Oil, gas, they are doing better. 20, 50, 200. It is quite strongly placed. FMCG, 200, 20 and 50. The prices are above. So if you go to see, this is still stronger compared to others. Oil and gas, strong. 20 thoda. In fact, on the Friday, there was a big fall in the oil and gas. Auto, थोड़ा positive दिखा रहा है, but I'm not very sure. It is in the squeeze. The cheap price problems and the shortages are very high. The commodities prices have gone up. The auto companies have started increasing the price. Pharma is in a bad shape. I want to be away from the pharma group except 2 or 3 stocks, that's all. Realty, pretty bad. 220, all are above the price. Only 50 is touching the candle. Infra. Now, infra is supposed to be a long-term story. So the government will start putting in money, but the situation is not so good. That is the reason why the government has reduced the IPO from 5% in LIC to around 3.5%. Unless and until the expenditure, infra expenditure is increased and government starts spending, the capital expenditure of the various private companies, they are put on hold. And if that is the case, then metal and cement sector, especially cement sector, will have a problem. So we don't know when the infra will start moving, but still it is comfortably placed because 50 moving average and 200 are way below. But there is a possibility that it is coming down. You can see it has crossed the 20 moving average. It is going into a squeeze. And after the squeeze, if it breaks out and goes up, it is good. But if it comes down to the lower band, it will be a bad thing. Commodities, it is at a 20 moving average, the Friday candle. 50 and 200 are above. The price is above the 50 and 200. The Bs are running parallel with your Nifties. The gold Bs are running down. It has come down recently. From 45 level, it has come down to 44 level. Now, any particular stock you want me to see? Any particular sector? Okay, I will go through some of the main stocks. Mindtree. We'll use some indicator RS, relative strength, what we did last time. And we'll compare with Nifty. So this is the zero line. The Mindtree stock has gone down the Nifty. So it is weak not to buy at this level. Tanla Systems above the red line, positive when compared with Nifty. So it is a good stock. At these levels, it can be a good buy. If it comes down a little bit at 1384, and if your ADX and relative strength are positive, you can go for it. We'll add 80. No. 3. Tech Mahindra below the Nifty, it is not a good buy. Infi red line below the Nifty, not a good buy. L2IA not a good buy. The red line zero line से नीचे रेड हो गया, means Nifty से lower है. LTTS below the Nifty, not a good buy. TCS is still okay. It is above the Nifty. So TCS relative strength is much more than Nifty. FL relative strength is positive. CAMS is negative. HCL Tech on the line. KPIT below, no, it is good. Still strong. Even though the price has come down, but on Wednesday, there was a good buying on the stock. Bsoft has gone down, but still it is above the red line, which is the zero line. Happiest Mind, it has become negative. Nazara Technologies, it is negative. Reddington, it is positive above the Nifty. BSE is good. CDSL above Nifty, positive. So this way you can look the strength of each of the stocks and take your decision. This is on the line. So steel stock, Tata Steel has now become slightly weaker. But this for long-term basis के लिए अच्छा है, to hold it, no problem. Metallics, I have actually exited from the stock. In one of my accounts, it was a slight less negative water, but I exited because it is better to have some cash in, because ये stocks move होने का chances नहीं है. Sale also is a disappointment. A good company but not moving at all. You can see it is below the zero line. National Minerals positive है. I will exit at around 180 levels. Sorry, this is National Aluminium, not Minerals. So National Aluminium, I will exit around 130 levels. 120, 125, 130 levels. Hindustan of Hindalco. This company had a problem. Some 8-10 days back, they announced a capex plan, capital expenditure by setting up a new plant. And from that day, investors have started withdrawing money from this. So अच्छा खासा stock चल रहा था, and then they announced, and then after that day, 10-12 days से stock is falling. Still it is green is above the zero line. That means it is stronger than Nifty, but it has become weak in last 10-12 days because of the announcement. So we'll have to take a decision on Hindalco. If there is any reversal in the trend, it is good. Otherwise, we may have to exit. This is Hindustan Zinc. It is positive. Hindustan Copper, negative. HEG and Graphite. HEG is negative. Graphite is on the line. Sun Pharma, positive stock. above Nifty, performing well, very good stock, अच्छी बात है अभी भी. Titan slightly becoming weak, coming to the zero line, very near to the zero line. You can see here also 20 and 50 are on the candle, 200 is below. So Titan in the last few days has become quite weak. But as far I am concerned, I believe you should add in Titan. ये consolidation हो रहा है. After that, it is still not gone below the zero line. It is still better than Nifty. So this can be a good buy price if you get. Okay, I have bought it around 2,500 levels. Just now it is at 245 or 40 points down. Accumulate slowly as you get it. Grasim 20 से नीचे है, लेकिन see just now touching very much near the zero line. So it has started going down. Okay, थोड़ा weakness दिखा रहा है. Airtel above red green. IRCTC in last from April onwards, you can see the whole month also if you see. ये लाइन पे ही है स्टॉक, यहाँ थोड़ा ऊपर था, यहाँ से मार्च से 11th March से it is on the line only and below the line slightly. So no need to buy just now, hold on. Indian Hotels, I had given this call some 2 weeks back. That time I bought it at 245 levels. Just now it has gone at 256 levels. In fact, at this level it was a good buy. After that वो नीचे गिरा, वापस वो ऊपर आया. But Indian Hotels is a good buy because hotel industry will do well. The stock is also moderately strong, not very, very strong. Wipro is little better. Okay. L&T weak. You can see it is on the zero line. यहाँ ठीक था. इसके बाद from 19th April it is on the line. So it has gone. It is just on the what we say. It is on the Nifty on the par with Nifty. Info Edge, Naukri, drastically down. 200 DMA से नीचे है, 20 DMA को touching है, 50 DMA से थोड़ा ऊपर है. But if you see this red line, the red line is saying it is way below the Nifty. So it is not good enough to buy now. Hold the stock. Deepak Nitrite is in a squeeze, moved up, थोड़ा strength दिखा रहा है last few days. Positive volumes also are there. Okay, 200 से और 20 DMA से थोड़ा ऊपर है, 50 से काफी ऊपर है. Vardhaman Textiles, after the split, this stock went down. Normally people look for split and bonus. ये stock split होने के बाद नीचे गिरा है. So be careful. Split is always not very advantageous. Dollar industry is doing quite well. Okay, continuously वो ऊपर ही है निफ्टी से. Bajaj Finance, the stock has come down to 6,600 levels. If I remember in my message I was mentioned price, it will come down to 6,000, 6,200, 300 levels. Wait for that level. You can see here at 6,229 is there is a support which is there. So वो level पे आप रुके, you will get it at that level somewhere, 6,220 levels. और 300-400 point नीचे गिरने की possibility is there. Here you can see here it went to 6,268. That was somewhere 9th of March. So it can always come back to that level. Bajaj Financial Services थोड़ा better है, but still you can see here also in Bajaj Finance also it is below Nifty. Bajaj Financial Services also it is below Nifty. HDFC, yesterday I was reading an article, Value Added Research was saying buy HDFC at this price. Once it becomes a conglomerate with HDFC Bank, it joins, merges, it will become a big identity. But I would say you may buy, but not at current levels, because ये stock Nifty से काफी गिर चुका है. If it becomes a big bank, HDFC Bank बड़ा हो जाएगा, HDFC merging into it. It will be taking at least 1 year plus. So at that time, you can buy at a right price. Don't block your money, because this situation, if you're looking in HDFC, is since quite a long time. ये भी देखिए continuously squeeze में था, और यहाँ भी देखिए, and see the 200 DMA. 200 DMA is at 2603 levels. The last year values are somewhere near 2603, and today it is at 223. So the stock is not doing well. So currently buying is a dangerous thing, because you will block your money. The company will do well. HDFC merger with HDFC Bank will do well, but it is still having a year to go. So don't keep on buying at this level just now and then hold it for a long period. Your money will be blocked. Okay, HDFC Bank also is in a bad shape. You can see here 250, 20 all up. ICICI Bank relatively better, but you can see last few days it has come down below Nifty. See the red candles also. Quite selling is happening in this ICICI Bank. Kotak is bad. Kotak is bad, like HDFC. Axis भी ऊपर नीचे हो रहा है. Last day was a very bad day for Axis. Still it is little above green. Red line को touch कर रहा है. थोड़ा green है अभी भी. Poonawalla FinCorp. I was hearing some news on this stock that it is likely to become a bank. I don't know when it is going to happen, or really it is going to happen. But 20, 50, and 200 are above, so it is looking strong. But when I was looking at the fundamentals, it is not so good. The P has not been defined. Why it is not defined? Because the earnings will be negative. The book value is 76.4, very, very high, very, very high. ROE is minus 22.6, minus, please see this. ROC is 2, it should be around 20. Okay. ROC is 2%, around 20 hona chahiye. Return on assets in banks should be positive. So industry P is 25.9. Sales growth is negative. That is why EPS is not defined. EPS is negative. You can see here. So I, for one, will not pick up this stock, even though people in the industry are picking up this stock. Stock ऊपर गया, नीचे आया, वापस ऊपर गया, वापस नीचे आ रहा है. Wait for the right time. And if you are looking for a buy for some future point of view, you can book at this levels. There is one demand zone here. But I will not go for immediate buy levels, because I find it is fundamentals are not at all strong. Tata Chemicals 20 SMA से नीचे है, 50 को touching है, 200 को touching है. The green line tells me that it is above Nifty. Performance is better than Nifty. All the agri chemicals stocks have done little better. The monsoon forecast is also good. UPL has crossed the resistance band and it is moving up. So UPL is in an upward trend. The green line is about the zero line. That means it is doing better than Nifty. Vinyl chemicals, I had asked you all to buy it. Okay, at 250 levels, we had sent a message. It is now at 291 line. This is a subsidiary of Pidilite Industry. Sumito Chemicals, one of our group members, is having it. About 20, 50, and 200. Nifty say better performance hai. The stock is doing well. Okay, so it is in a good buy position. ये middle band पे आके touch किया है. So if it is going down, then you can wait. But if it starts going up at a proper buy level, Some of the real estate companies, Prestige Estates, Better, Shobha, negative, Oberoi Realty, positive, IB Real Estate, negative, Brigade, positive, Suntech, slightly positive, just near about touching. Godrej Properties is still negative. I was looking at the fundamentals. I'm having this stock 50 numbers. I'm holding it, but I will not advise you to buy now because it is still negative. Havells Industry is started doing well. Dixon has started doing well. Dixon is still below the Nifty, so hold it. Don't buy now at this level. The price is not showing good. Coal India we saw. It is above. It is doing well. NTPC is doing positive. Tata Power quite positive है, लेकिन अभी थोड़ा नीचे आया है. Power finance companies, Power Grid positive. PFC. Let us see our IEX. It has come down because government has done some capping in the pricing of the power. So whenever there is any government kind of intervention, the price of the stock, you can see the last few days, the stock is taking a beating. From 220, 230 levels, it has come from 240. The suggestion of buy was done at 230 levels. Now it has come to 215 levels. But this is a good stock to accumulate. Okay, just now there is a problem because of the coal shortage. So the government has reduced their power pricing from a day basis of 220 some level. It has been reduced by from 22 levels. It has been reduced to 12 units price. So थोड़ा reduction किया है, because of it the stock has taken a beating, but long term के लिए अच्छा है. JSW is still on the red, not good. Deepak Fertilizers, this is a good stock. I would suggest if it comes down, you can buy this stock because it can become a good multi-bagger kind of thing in the years to come. It's a good stock. You can see the green continuously above the red line, which is the zero line. It means it is doing much better than Nifty. Okay, BDL and BEL, defense stocks, very well placed. BDL, BEL, very well placed. HAL, very good stock. ITC, काफी अच्छा है अभी. Vedanta, well, good. Tata Elxsi, positive. Hikal Chemicals, negative. Don't buy. IEX, I saw just now. Last few days it is down. So we have gone through the whole list. Orient Electric, it is just touching the line. So currently it is weak. So if there is any query for any particular stock, we'll address it. Otherwise, we'll close for the day.